Now this is my mold, and it is basically cut of styrofoam. I had to actually skim also the entire surface of the ribs, because this is like the one in the behind that you put on the insulation. And yeah, it is reversed mold. That means that the relief is into the inside, which doesn't allow you really to release the mold right away. It needs to dry inside of it. But to make it maybe a little bit more feasible, the release of the styrofoam, I'm planning to use something as a, let's say, mold release. And here I have a basically like balsam for hair. And the idea is, maybe if this will already fill all the tiny gaps in the styrofoam, maybe concrete will not protrude so easily into this. Definitely it will not be a total success, but we'll see. I mean, this is the absolutely first time I'm doing something like this, so if you are screaming right now directly at the screen that I'm doing something wrong, just consider that this is the first time, and everybody has this actually very nice on my hand. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay, now the concrete that I'm gonna use has about this kind of consistency. I'm a little bit worried that this is still too wet, but we will see. It doesn't look like anything too wet, but yeah, actually let's test it out. Or maybe first one more detail. I have here some rust, and I wonder how it will look if I will use it. There are ball bearings in here. Okay, let's forget about it. Let's forget about it. Another time. I was considering making a dyed concrete on the surface, but since there is some small elements, it will take too long time to grind it and so on. Okay, so yeah, let's do the first shaking, and we'll see how the machine is behaving, and if it's not going to destroy itself by the first time. Okay, so right now I'm connecting electricity. Wire is on. The setting is low, and when you turn it on the low setting, it's not really doing much. It's definitely not flowing. What if I put a proper weight on it? It looks like it starts doing something. Okay, let's try the high setting. It definitely wants to flow. Definitely wants to flow. But maybe it's too dry right now. Or maybe it's too light. Okay, let's try the other one. Yeah, it flows. It flows. Okay. So, I think we're gonna go with it as it. Okay, let's see. It's definitely doing it. Okay. little bit of reinforcement, so it's not just bare concrete. Bloody hell. My it just broke. Okay, that's it. So let's leave it for today, and after I come back, that is about a week from now, we're gonna see what is the end result. Okay, I'm back. It's 1 week later, and it's terribly blowing today, so I don't think the audio will work for us. Let's try to release this thing. Here. Okay, maybe let's just try to pull it. Oh, it's cracking. It's cracking. Why it's cracking? Should not crack. Should be super hard. Probably I messed up something. And there's still some air bubbles here. Doesn't look so hard as I expected it to be. Okay, it came out quite nicely. Could be a little bit better, but I think it is too crumbly. I have to mess up something. It looks like there's not enough cement in this. Probably I'm gonna repeat this process, but with a little bit stronger mixture. I could probably even use the same mold without because it's not really cut it through all the way through, so it should hold. And it doesn't look too bad, actually. I think this should be okay. We can take it with me, and we will try to fit it at least. I'm not gonna install it as it is, but we will see if it works. Okay, so that's the idea. This is a fountain for the birds. Yeah, but this is not a fountain for the birds yet. The idea is good, but the way it looks, I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, see, this is the hole I was talking about. So this thing will go with a wire through to the center of the hole. So that would have to be placed about this way. So we have these corners here sticking out, which I'm not necessarily liking. Maybe I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. If this exterior dimension of heart would be the interior dimension of the heart, then this wall thickness will hide this underneath. So I'm gonna make it bigger. Cement is cheap, so I can play with this to the content of my heart. Yeah. And then there will be like a bar going through this all the way down, like that, a little bit shorter, so I can come over with a bottle of water, flip it upside down, so the birds will have water inside of it much longer than if I would just pour the water in. When the scorching hot summer will come over here in Cyprus, it's a hell for birds, so they will have at least a place to take a rest. And we have some trees over here, maybe there will be some more. This one maybe start to wake up one day, yeah, and they will clean up the nasty bugs that are sitting on the trees. Okay, that's it. More videos coming soon.